The reunion, the gymnasium, was adorned with twinkling fairy lights and nostalgic posters from the past. It had been 20 years since Sarah and Jake had walked the halls of Crestwood High, and the reunion was buzzing with excitement. As she entered, Sarah felt a mixture of anticipation and nervousness. Memories of her teenage crush on Jake flooded back, memories she thought she had long buried. Jake had been the star athlete, charming and confident, while Sarah was the shy girl with a passion for art. They had shared fleeting moments, a dance at prom, study sessions filled with laughter, but life had pulled them in different directions after graduation. Jake went on to play college football, while Sarah pursued a career in graphic design. As she mingled with old classmates, Sarah spotted a familiar face across the room. Jake stood by the refreshment table, laughing with a group of friends. His hair was slightly graying, but he still had that same infectious smile. Gathering her courage, she made her way toward him. "Jake," she said, her voice barely above the noise. He turned, and their eyes met. For a moment, time stood still. Recognition flickered across his face, followed by a warm smile. "Sarah, wow, it's been too long." They embraced, a hug that felt both new and familiar. The chatter around them faded as they began to reminisce, sharing stories of their lives since high school. Jake spoke about his career in sports management, while Sarah shared her experiences as a designer. They laughed about old teachers and shared mutual friends. As the evening wore on, Sarah found herself drawn to Jake's warmth and authenticity. They slipped away to a quieter corner of the gym, where they could hear each other better. The conversation flowed easily, as if no time had passed. "I remember how you used to sketch in class," Jake said, a hint of nostalgia in his voice. "You were always so talented. Have you kept it up?" "I have," Sarah replied, her cheeks flushing slightly. "I even have a small studio now. It's my dream job." "That's amazing. I always knew you'd do something great," Jake said, his gaze steady. As the night continued, they found themselves sharing more than just stories. They talked about their dreams, regrets, and the paths that had led them back to this moment. Sarah felt a connection that was deeper than mere friendship. It was a spark she hadn't expected. Suddenly, the DJ announced a dance, calling everyone to the floor. Jake extended his hand. "Shall we?" Sarah hesitated for a moment, then took his hand, feeling a rush of excitement. On the dance floor, surrounded by old friends, they swayed to the music, their laughter mingling with the melodies. "I never got to tell you," Jake said, leaning closer, "but I always thought you were incredible. I was just too shy to say it back then." Her heart raced. "I thought you were out of my league." They both laughed, and in that moment, it felt like the years melted away. The connection they shared was undeniable. As the song ended, Jake took a step back, his expression serious. "Would you want to catch up more, maybe over coffee sometime?" he asked, hope shining in his eyes. "I'd love that," Sarah replied, her heart swelling with possibility. As the night drew to a close, they exchanged numbers, promising to meet soon. The reunion had brought back not just memories but a chance at something new. As Sarah left the gym, she felt a warmth spreading within her, a reminder that love and connection can often be rekindled, even after years apart.